G'day and welcome to the Breaking Through podcast. What a week it has been.
Yeah.
Breaking Through doesn't get ripped to shreds that often, but this past week, we talked about it on the podcast, and we defended Laneway after their decision, but it was funny because I uploaded two different clips. One, I was defending Laneway. The other, I was going, Laneway, this isn't good enough. Of course, the one where I'm defending Laneway gets tens of thousands of views.
Well, we also got critiqued for being the good things lineup's pretty good. People also had a problem with that, where they were like, no, it's not. It's not good compared to previous years.
But even in that good things thing, I said it's too soon for them to come for Limp Bizkit to come back.
Yeah.
That is me being critical of the lineup.
Yeah.
The thing that Breaking Through, and we've said this before, Breaking Through will be critical of festivals and promoters and whatnot when we need to be. But we'll also be critical of punters when it's going too far.
Yeah.
Obviously, Breaking Through became, prominent in the scene for coming out and saying what we think, not hiding what we think. I can't just go now and go, oh, I think fans are going too far. Maybe I won't do a video on it. That's not what Breaking Through stands for. I knew uploading that video would cause a stir, cause people. Some of the I was getting called every name under the sun for a bit, even in my DMs, man. People DMing me going, why are you doing this? You're defending this. You're getting called a snowflake, man.
Ooh.
Oh, bro. It's using, people that get called snowflakes. I'm just like, we're bringing that. That's very.
We're bringing the political.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit political. That's what it brings in. So, we'll defend festivals when we think they need to be defended, but also we'll be critical of festivals when things aren't good enough. So
I think we'll stick up for festivals as well when the times are tough for them, because it's a tough time to be a festival now. You've got so much that you're up against.
Yep.
The Australian dollar's not worth much. Of course, lineups are going to suffer, and people are more critical than ever on lineups. People are very, very this isn't good enough, and they'll make their voices heard in the comment sections. Also, I think Laneway did a lot of the people that were mad are solid by deleting some of those comments, because I checked back on those comments after our video and I noticed a lot of the harsh ones were gone.
You knew the comments that I was talking about.
And a lot of people that commented that were agreeing with us knew the comments that we were talking about.
But then the people that were commenting going, the comments aren't even that bad. It's because they were that bad that they deleted them. And some of them were cool. They were super bad.
Yeah.
So this is the thing when it comes to festivals and promoters and that type of stuff. I don't believe in festivals deleting comments, but for these comments, fair enough. Especially, the topics that people brought up. If other people were going through that and saw that, that's how sensitive of a topic this is. That's the only time where I'll be like, yeah, fair enough. Delete those comments. Other than that, props for Laneway for keeping those comment sections open, because I wonder how many they deleted, because obviously we're not sitting there checking the Laneway comments every day or every hour. I checked them for a while there to on that first day to go through them, and fucked the fact that over a festival, but it also it also shows Laneway, the main comment that I saw is even if they came back, we're not going to go. We're not going to support them. Do you think that's what the festival wants to hear? In a scene where there already isn't trust, in a scene where promoters are scared to take risks, if the main comment that is coming out is going, if you come back, we're not going to support you, that doesn't help your cause.
Yeah.
That does not help your cause. And people were like, oh, if this was East Coast, you're obviously East Coast, you're obviously this. Yeah, I'm East Coast, but if Melbourne got cancelled and Melbourne acted like that, I would call that out too.
Yeah. It's also just business decisions. If someone's not making you money, you can't just keep going back and expecting a different result every time you return.
Yeah.
It's a business decision. You weren't making the money. Unfortunately, there's not enough ticket buyers out in those areas. They've got to make a choice to be like, hey, let's save ourselves some cash.
A lot of the people I was talking to was like, oh, they should just run at a loss anyway. What, bro?
Yeah.
You want festivals to run at a loss. That's not how business fucking works.
Yeah.
Like, and then you want them to come back year after year after year after year and make a loss year after year after year. That's not how business works. You can't do that. And I'm just like, I understand you're upset. This is a wider issue than Laneway. How do we fix this issue? And to me, it's government. There needs more funding.
Yeah.
So, especially to get to these, to get to these venues, to get to these states, to get to these cities, 100%. You deserve music. I agree. Let's do it in a way where we can fucking, festivals aren't going super out of pocket. It makes sense for them and then makes sense for government.
Yeah.
I am not clipping this because we'll get ripped to fucking shreds. But yeah, it's like, fuck. And it kind of sucks of like, you want everyone to be truthful about what's going on in the scene. You want Breaking Through to be truthful. You want us to say what we think. And then when we go against what you think, you fucking hound me.
Turn on us too.
Yeah. And someone was like, you've been defending festivals too much recently. Because you guys have been fucking nuts.
Yeah.
You guys have been going off your fucking nut.
Your expectations are too high. We're not getting Coachella here. We're not getting Primavera. Especially if you act like this.
Oh, 100%.
Especially if you act like this.
100%. And it's like, if that's the way you're going to act, I'm going to call you out on it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not fair if Breaking Through is just going to shit on promoters and festivals all the time. That's not what Breaking Through is about.
That's not what we're about.
No. So, yeah. I don't think it's any listeners commenting that type of stuff. I think they've listened to enough of our episodes to go like, yeah, they're not going to 100% agree with festivals, but they'll still go, you know what? That post did suck.
Yeah.
Maybe we do need more info, which, yeah, fair. On a more positive note, we went to Slayyyter in Brisbane, and the Slayyyter show was one of the best shows I have ever been to. That Brisbane crowd was fucking heaving.
Yeah.
It was so good. It was like, I don't think there's many shows like that where it's reignited my love for music. It's reignited my love for going to shows and festivals. It's reignited why Breaking Through is a thing, because you see a set like that once every couple years and it just goes, holy fuck, this is why Breaking Through exists. So we can see shit like this and then go and talk about it. And the craziest thing of it all, she was sick.
Yeah. Dude, I found that out afterwards and I was like, she was sick?
Yep.
She sounded amazing.
Yep. She said it like halfway through the set or something. And like, I'm usually the type of guy to stand at the back, arms crossed. I'm having an awesome time in my head. But at that show, I was dancing.
Yeah.
Like, I was singing along. I can't talk any higher of Slayyyter. That was easily one of the best sets I have ever seen. Everything she did was just wow.
It's so rare to get one of these opportunities to see an artist when they're having this big of a moment as well. I think everyone in the room knew that she was having that moment now.
Yeah.
And like everyone was so excited. I couldn't get further into the pit. I tried. I was kind of stuck to the outside a bit, but man,
I was happy where we were. I was happy.
Yeah. Everyone was having a good time. Everyone was smiling. It's just the last show I remember being like that was when I saw Turnstile on their first visit. Not their first visit. I'm sure they've been there a couple of times before, but right when the Glow On album came out and it was on that tour, and feeling the energy in that room and being in a smaller venue than you knew that they were built for, it just adds a whole different element to it.
And I think like with the Slayyyter show, it was one of those shows where you realize how important a good crowd is, because that crowd was fucking going off for Slayyyter. Every word was getting sung. The energy on some of those songs, I haven't experienced anything like that. Maybe because it's a smaller venue than what Slayyyter deserves. But my ears were gone. Like seeing, I love to people watch, and just watching everyone just have such a crazy time. Oh man, it was one of the best nights out I've had in a long time, and I'm super excited to see when she comes back. On that, Slayyyter signs have been seen in bathrooms on this tour or whatever, and and it says like "See you in 2027" with her logo. People are saying that it's AI or that like their friends put it up or whatever. But in Brisbane, there was a full-on like poster out in Brisbane. So not even at the show. It was like in one of the lanes in Brisbane. She's 100% coming back, man.
Ooh.
And I don't think she's coming back for a show.
No,
I think Laneway is 100% on her radar. Laneway, we've been on this track saying that, when she announced these shows, didn't add any shows, wasn't on our, New Year's festival run. Laneway fits her fucking perfectly. And it's a very Laneway pick. I reckon as soon as that Coachella, set happened, Laneway would have been on the phone going, "Hey, mates, come down to Australia, do a festival run for us." And I think it's a typical Laneway pick. And like, obviously, when we're seeing these photos or whatever, and you hear people go, "Oh, my friend put it up" or whatever, that makes you second guess. But this Brisbane one, I don't know if there's been any others seen, but 100% that's true. It's 100% that's true.
Yeah. It's hard for random people that don't know each other to all try and trick everyone and be like, let's put fake posters up that saying she's coming back. It's like, what's the payoff in that? No, I think she's definitely doing Laneway. I think this is a sure thing, and I'm pumped to see her again.
Would Laneway get Slayyyter exclusive hypothetically?
I think this tour kind of locks her in exclusively.
You reckon?
For the festival? Yeah. I think she got this run in.
Even with Adelaide and Perth?
Ooh.
I don't think you can.
Maybe Adelaide and Perth. She loves Australia. Every interview I've seen with her, she glows about Australia.
Her Aussie accent's pretty funny.
It's pretty good. Renee Rapp did a good one as well.
Yeah, she did.
But yeah, I think she's locked in. And I expect her to do Adelaide and Perth on this run.
I don't think you can have her exclusive. But
I think the term, the exclusivity might change, in terms of what we call exclusive.
State exclusive. We've had state exclusives in the past, which I wouldn't mind. Because then, like, if you get Slayyyter back and let's say she's exclusive, great, you piss off Perth and Adelaide, which they're already about to riot. We don't want to do that anymore. But if you let her do sideshows around the country, like, she's going to do Fortitude Music Hall again. Yeah. Or she's going to do the same Melbourne, Sydney venues again, where I feel like, with her trajectory, do you have someone do a river stage sideshow? I don't know. So, I think a state exclusive on Slayyyter probably makes more sense.
Yeah.
Where maybe the exclusive that they do have is on one of the headliners, unfortunately. Unfortunately, because I still don't think they're having one headliner. I think they're having multiple, but I reckon they'll have an exclusive on there, 100%.
For sure.
Which we'll come back to if that does happen to be the case. But I think Slayyyter's stage presence, her vocals, man, like, she was one of the best vocalists I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, and you go online, you go on TikTok, and you go like, "Oh, these vocals suck," yada yada yada. I had faith in Slayyyter. I had faith that these vocals were going to be incredible, and she did not disappoint the whole way through. Being sick, delivering those vocals makes me want to see another show where she's at, full capacity, to deliver a set like that and not be at your 100%, healthy where you want to be. Man, crazy. Can't believe we saw that.
Yeah. I'm going to be excited to see her with like a bigger festival audience and see what that's like.
That's our next stage. We the whole time we've said like those festival performances look incredible, and that's what we want to see next. So I'm so excited for another show. But that whole time there, I was just like, if we didn't catch a train up, we would have partied so fucking hard.
Yeah.
That hurt. Next up, though, Dom Dolla looks like he's going to be doing an NZ show. It's pretty much confirmed. So if Dom Dolla is doing NZ, it's just good to see them not missing out.
Yeah.
It's just every comment I get is NZ's missing out. Where's NZ? It's just good to see Dom Dolla as an Aussie. He's doing well and going to NZ. I just love to see them actually get something.
Yeah.
And they'll sell that out. They'll sell Dom Dolla out. And the marketing on this has been pretty good as well. Like just having his iconic smile on there. It's just good to see them not miss out and get a show.
He's kind of picked his cities really well. Like he's spacing everything out. He's not doing a full run of shows. He's just like, I'll play here.
Yeah.
It builds up hype. It's like what Fred again did when he came to Australia. Pick certain places, announce them a couple of hours before. I'm sure Dom's not doing that. But it's that marketing thing of like getting that FOMO and being like, this is a once, not in a lifetime, but this is it's a rare opportunity.
The problem with this though, how fucked off would you be if you're from NZ, saw that Melbourne show, saw Oz exclusive or, one night only or whatever it was, bought tickets, and now he's coming to your country. That's the thing with it. Like, it is good marketing, but, oh boy, I wouldn't be happy.
It kind of reminds me of like when Katy Perry like added Adelaide into her tour after announcing like her initial run of shows.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you'd kind of be annoyed, I guess, but what are you going to do?
I don't mind going just city to city thing. And obviously we don't know the timeline of it yet, how close it is to the Australian show. It could be ages away. It could be the week after. We don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't checked his full dates either, so probably you shouldn't say that. Another one-off show that got announced. Jonas Brothers doing the NFL halftime show. I think what has hurt this show or this announcement is the names that were rumoured to be doing this show. You had Beyonce rumoured, you had Justin Bieber rumoured, you had Miley Cyrus rumoured. I think Brendan Favola said that, and he had the Harry Styles thing right. So he was the first one to report that. So and it was the same source or whatever that he had. So that's what added weight to the Miley Cyrus thing. And then Jonas Brothers, they were here 2 years ago, didn't sell out their shows, but were pretty much like the week after Taylor Swift or whatever. So I was always going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
But I think if you had Jonas Brothers without all those other names, I think it's all right.
I don't think it, and we've talked about this before. It's just not a good pick for the NFL. I don't know any dads that are like, I can't wait to see Waffle House by Jonas Brothers live. It ain't happening.
Dude, they're going to be drunk enough. Those dads are going to be taking their kids and be like, man, you missed out on was it Disney days? You missed out on the Camp Rock days, man.
Yeah. It's just such a weird pick, and I'm sick of these pop picks where they're trying to make, I don't know who they're catering to, the people's daughters that are there, but the Jonas Brothers is such a who is this catering for? Is it for people at home that are Jonas Brothers fans to tune in? And
I think that's a big one, yeah.
But get the Killers back. Get.
Yeah, but the NFL themselves announced this. So if they went NFL's announcing the Killers, everyone would be like, who the fuck is the Killers?
No, they wouldn't. Everyone knows the Killers.
Bro.
Mr. Brightside is one of the biggest songs
that's true
in the world.
That's true. Yeah, okay, I'll give you that one.
It's fitting who's our audience for the NFL? Is it 20 to 30-year-old women? Not really. It's mostly men.
Yeah. And I do think it's an interesting pick.
Yeah. It is a very how far down a list they have to get to the Jonas Brothers.
But it's also just to come here for one show. I'm a bit you're going to come all this way just for one halftime show?
Yeah.
And, I think they might do a, come do the show and then announce a tour next year or something. That's what it seems like to me. Because I just don't think you're coming all this way. That's a long flight unless you're getting paid a lot of money.
I think they're getting paid a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure. But I just, maybe just to see the Australian demand again, especially after how their 2024 tour went. They obviously do on a tour, but maybe it's a test just to see how the feedback goes.
I guess it's just booking against your audience as well. It's like, we've already got we've got everyone there that's a footy fan. They're already going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's book against our target audience and try and get more sales in there for people to come see the Jonas Brothers.
I'm like, tickets to that, to the NFL game is fucked.
Really?
Yeah. It's like, I'm not paying that much to go see the Jonas Brothers for 15 bucks.
15 minutes.
Yeah, it's just not happening. So, like, and they announced this at like 11 p.m. or something. So, unfortunately, I had to record. But I was just like, can't we wait till like the Australian morning?
Yeah.
Like, and I don't even think they got to report it first. It was like everyone else was reporting it. Like even some of the sports stations were reporting it before the NFL did. And I was just like, guys, come on.
Yeah.
We're a little bit better than this. Before we get on to Meredith, the sponsor for the pod is Tixel. Buying tickets from a stranger shouldn't feel like a gamble. Tixel is Australia's leading ticket marketplace. With Tixel, prices are capped, tickets are verified, and you're protected if anything goes wrong. So whether you're chasing the gig of the year or selling a ticket you can't use, do it the safe way with Tixel. They have an app now as well. So, getting all your notifications for the waitlist and that type of stuff. Get the app. Don't miss anything. Don't have to check the website all the time anymore.
I love you, Tixel. You got me Addison Rae tickets. You got me more tickets than I can think of right now. But
we do we do dearly love Tixel. Meredith lineup. This was an interesting one.
Yeah.
Because they don't put anything on their socials. So like I just miss it. Especially I don't even know if they send press releases because I don't get anything from them.
Yeah. I never it's a festival I've never been to. So, but I'm still signed up to the emails, so I still get the lineup because I'm so curious to what they book because the bookers behind it are incredible because they just pull from every genre, every age bracket you can think of and put on just eclectic lineups. So the lineup for this year is Dijon headlining.
That's such a good headline.
Good pick. I was expecting them for
Such
Laneway.
a Laneway pick.
Yeah. There's a couple acts in here I was expecting for Laneway. Underscores.
That's such a Laneway pick. It's kind of good to see these smaller festivals beat out the bigger festivals.
Yeah.
Little bit pissed. But it's good.
So rounding it out, Fuckers.
That's a fucking great
Another
pick.
great one. The Dandy Warhols, Show Me the Body, DJ Seinfeld, Fat Dog, Killing Heidi. Mm-hmm. That's interesting. Spike Fuck, Eddie Current, Suppression Ring. Haters Coyote. So
yeah, they're on a couple of festivals as well. That's another good pick.
It's a lot to bite into there, and they always have lineups like that. That's just a bit of everything, and like they always sell out, no matter what. Always sell out. An audience that keeps coming back, which is what you want.
For Meredith, like, and we've said on this podcast multiple times that the lineup is so important and integral to a festival, but Meredith goes against that. People go for the experience for that. People go for the community on that, and people will buy tickets without knowing the lineup for that because they know what Meredith is going to bring. Yeah. So we always the lineup is the most important thing to me.
Yeah.
But Meredith, they go against that grain, and it's good to have festivals like that have that community. We have a few smaller festivals like that, which I think rounds out the festival ecosystem, which is really good. For those like really big festivals, they had that to an extent, but we would still have Splendor around if they had that. If people just went, I just want to go for the experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's for Meredith. It's great to have them doing well every year, and the BYO would help.
Oof.
That would save you.
I have to go one year.
BYO would help for a festival. Would save you hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
With how expensive drinks are at festivals, like you would save so much money. I don't think you could do it at the really big festivals, the really big camping festivals, because that just screams like dealing with super, 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 super drunk people to that magnitude. It just doesn't sound safe to me. But for 10,000, 15,000, like you have the security, you have everything there. I think that's a really good way to go about it. Yeah, man, I would love to experience a BYO festival and just not having the hassle of, once you're driving to the festival, of hiding all your alcohol.
Yeah.
Just not having to worry about that. Sick.
There's also some reverse psychology thing, and maybe this is just me, but if I'm given a certain amount of drinks, I'll drink them all. If I'm given 8 drinks on my rider, they're all going down. If I'm given a $200 bar tab, though, I might have 3. It's something that goes in my brain where I'm like, if I can have as many as I want, I'm probably not going to drink that much.
Do they have like a limit? I'm not sure. I haven't checked. This is probably something we should have checked. Because I remember when I worked at I won't say the name. I worked at a very famous Australian race.
Okay.
Car race. And on security and, checking the tickets. I'm not security. And you could only bring in, because you could camp there, you could only bring in 1 case of beer a day. So you could leave and come back in, leave and come back in. Yeah. But you could only bring in 1 case of beer a day.
Okay.
Maybe that's like a...
Fair enough. Case is enough.
Oh, dude. Some of the things...
But I'm sure there was a... Yeah.
Oh,
this is my limit. I'm drinking it all.
Yeah, dude. And it's a family event. So it's like you'd have like the caravans of like... There's a family caravan here, and then right next to it, there's a caravan full of like strippers and like just everyone getting fucked up. So it was a very interesting time to work at these type of things in regional Australia.
Yeah.
But like, is there a limit? If you've gone to Meredith, is there a limit? Let us know. Or can you just bring as much grog as you want? I'm not sure. But like, it just seems like a real cool environment. And it seems like one of those festivals that doesn't, it would be people from every age range just going to love music. Yeah. Where I think there's a problem with other festivals where it's like, they're going to, 90% of these festivals are going to be, super 18 to 24 young people and that sucks for people that want to go to camping festivals, want to go for the music, but you feel like you're out of place.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, you don't get that at Meredith because it's everyone.
Yeah.
Which would be cool.
It's a real community sort of vibe. I always wanted to go. I got to go one year. We got to go.
Yeah, well, if it, like, I don't know anyone at Meredith. I don't get any of the PR. I don't get absolutely anything. I would love to go. I think that'd be fucking awesome. I'll be in the campsite yarning for hours.
They don't need anyone. It's kind of a flex.
I'll do that shit for free.
Yeah.
Just give us tickets and we'll go.
Yeah.
Like, and tickets are like, people, I saw some people complaining about ticket prices, but it's camping involved as well. And it's like, it's going to be a sick time anyway.
Yeah.
Whilst we haven't been extremely critical on festivals the last couple of weeks, we've got the most common mistakes made, and I want you to think of like your biggest mistake. This is by the Australian Festival Association. What's the biggest one you reckon?
Budgeting?
Poor budgeting is in there.
Okay.
Unclear event identity. Badly designed sites. That's a
big one.
Problem at the moment. Understaffing. Relying too heavily on volunteers. I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
Inadequate shade and toilets. That's a big comment
one.
I see on every festival. Mm-hmm. Weak marketing. That's where Breaking Through could help out. We're just an email away. And poor communication with councils and emergency services.
Okay.
Man, this festival guide. Go have a read through it. Especially if you're just a punter as well, you'll see that not many festivals, are succeeding. So, man, crazy that the communication and marketing is on there. Yeah. We talk about that a lot, but then it's just normal things of shade, of toilets, like that is recurring on every festival. How come we can't get that right?
It's weird. And I think that comes down to budgeting because it's not the first thing that comes to your mind where it's like, oh, maybe we should put like a tent here just so people can get out of the sun. It's like one of those things that's going to cost you thousands that you're just like, I don't know, it goes over your head, especially in the summer festivals.
The most dangerous period, according to the Australian Festival Association, at a festival can be immediately after the final performance when everyone attempts to leave simultaneously. The blueprint recommends staggering finish times and closing bars early to reduce exit congestion. I agree with half of that. I don't agree with closing the bars early because then that pushes everyone together anyway.
Yeah.
But the staggering finish times, I really agree with that. Especially if it's like half an hour or an hour later, if you've got like the side stages, you're not going to have everyone go to that. But if you can take 10, 20%, up to 30% of the audience to go to a different stage, man, I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, it is a good idea. That's how they used to run it, like back in the Splendor days. The main stage would finish at like 10:30, and then you'd have one of the other stages going for another hour.
Yeah.
So, and it's good for the artist that's playing on closing out one of those other stages because you get a big rush of people towards the end. Your set finishes on a high.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of the people that are just here for the headliner go home. So,
like you could start that main stage finishing set, and then half an hour into that set or halfway through, start the other set.
Yeah.
And then, you know, the people that want to be there for, you know, still have it like a pretty semi-big act. Like, you still get some people away from that main act because, if you know, that side act's their favourite act. And then they're going to finish off with, you know, heaps of people there.
Yeah.
That takes, you know, 20, 30%. I really don't like this bar idea, finishing...
No, I think the bar should be open till later, if anything.
100%. And again, you're only going to get 10% of people going to the bars for that, but it still takes everyone out. You don't want everyone congested at one part.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound smart to me.
Yeah.
So that not frustrates me, but I find that really interesting because that kind of seems like, why would you want that?
Yeah. Why would you want everyone to stop right after? So there's nothing to do really after the headliner finishes except leave. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I don't like that. To finish off, Tyson, I have a laneway theory for you. I have absolutely nothing to back this up.
Okay.
But what do you reckon about a theory of SD Kid being at Laneway?
See, I was thinking about this earlier today, funnily enough, because I know that type of music is big.
Yes.
And I was trying to think of an artist that might play Laneway that's in that zone. And SD Kid was the first one that came to mind because for some reason my algorithm's just feeding me him at the moment.
Yep. At festival sets?
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's interesting. Yeah, maybe. How long since he's been here? It's been like a year, right?
He was here last year and he didn't play big shows. And it was like they upgraded the venues. But I think SD Kid would be perfect for that Laneway.
The young, lean, Blady set time from last year.
But but obviously, like, he wouldn't be one of the headliners or whatever. But, like, he hasn't, to my knowledge, done a festival set in Australia. Laneway, I feel like that's perfect, especially because we don't have any festivals like that in Australia currently. I feel like SD Kid would be perfect for Laneway. And, like, I'm an SD Kid fan as well. Man, I would be there in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
And the shows he did in Australia looked crazy as well. So, that is a theory that I'm running with that I have absolutely no information to back up.
Well, I'm also interested because of that, like, what do I call the genre? It's sort of like Sophie affiliated with like Underscores, Frost Children.
Yep.
They're all coming in for festivals, but that sort of scene that's like Nina Geraci's sort of in as well. I'm trying to think of what artists from that are going to be on Laneway because I feel like they're going to be very represented.
I think Nina Geraci will be on there.
Nina Geraci might be on there. She's been here a lot lately. I mean, she's Australian, but she has done a lot of shows in every city lately.
Yeah, but they weren't huge, like, for how successful she's been in the last 12 months.
Yeah. She's still got Tame coming up, right?
Yeah, she's got Tame. So, I think I'd be surprised if she wasn't on Laneway, especially because she was on Laneway, but did like the sets in between sets.
Yeah.
So I think it's a really great marketing story to have her go, like, she was doing this a couple years ago. Now she's doing, you know, a full 10 stage or whatever.
Interesting. I'm going to say no for Nina. I'm going to say no. I feel like she's been doing a bit too much and she might want to go somewhere else.
Yep. To burp. That's it from us. Man, from all reports, we're going to have a busy period of going into 2027 shows.
Cool.
So I haven't been told anything, but a busy period incoming.
There's still more stuff to be announced.
Not for this year, I don't think, but like we get announcements up until like December.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll report on them when they come out, and enjoy the rest of your week. Stop commenting negative shit on our posts, please.
Get a little happiness into your life, folks.
Yeah, that'd be nice. All right, bye, team.
Bye.